Hello, hi, a very happy good evening. So this is Krishnaveni and we've been talking about the story of life on earth, and that's biology. Yes, welcome to my session. Hello Vishal, a very happy good evening. So thank you so much for joining my lecture today. So please do like, share and subscribe. Alright, so today we are in the final talk or the lecture of this chapter. So we are going to end it once and for all. So we are going to discuss important questions from this chapter, because in the previous lecture I completed this chapter, but we have not even discussed a single question. So I thought we would discuss questions now. So we will be discussing around 30 questions today. So the questions can be sometimes simple, but at the same time the questions can be tricky as well. So let's see how questions can be. So what are the approaches, what are the ways? Hi Satyendra. Yes, a very happy good evening. So thank you for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. Okay, so shall we talk about your plant growth and development? So we will discuss 30 questions. With that we will end this lecture. Yes, okay. But yes, the questions can be tricky. Yes, the questions can be tough. The questions can be simple as well. Okay, hi future medicos. Hello, I hope you're doing great. So thank you for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So it's kind of cloudy. So it's drizzling in Kota. So yes, the weather is pretty good here. Yes. All right. So I hope you're also enjoying the weather. Is it raining in any of your places? Huh? Okay. So I have an announcement for you. So today we are discussing the previous year questions of your class 11 topic. So today I will be discussing your 2020 question paper. Only the class 11 questions. Okay, so this session is at 6 p.m. So please join me. So what is unique about this session? So I will bring the questions chapter wise, and I've also did analysis of the questions as to how many questions are coming from each unit, what type of questions. So we will go unit wise while solving this previous year question. So today I will discuss 2020 question paper only of class 11 chapters. So I will bring it unit wise so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, so this is from this chapter, so this is how the question comes. So yes, the maximum weightage in class 11 is your human physiology. So it has almost 16 questions. So 16 fours are how many marks? Yes, it has a lot of marks, right? So that is how we are going to discuss the previous year questions. Alright, yes. Okay, so well, Munna is way before Shimpi. Yes, hello Munna, how are you? Yes, thank you for joining my session. I hope you celebrated Shimpi's birthday well. So Vishal says it's cloudy. Okay. Hi Antonia B. Yes, a very happy good evening. So thank you for joining my lecture today. So please do like, share and subscribe. So Darni says it's very hot ma'am, but the breeze is good. Alright, okay. Munna, yes, I'm good, thank you. No ma'am, here it's a hot day. Okay. Yes, Anthony, I am good. How are you? Okay, so here since morning it's morning it was pretty hot. It was not very cold, or there was no sign that it's gonna be a good weather. But later around 10:30 or almost around the 12:30 it started raining, and from then on, yes, the weather is fine. I guess it's gonna rain even now in Kota. Yes, Shimpi, Munna was way before you. Alright, so I guess you have celebrated your birthday well. So yes, Shimpi, a very happy good evening. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? So thank you so much for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. Yes, so please do join me for your previous year's question. This session is at 6 p.m. after a break of 1 hour from this session. Alright, yes? Okay. We will start the class. You're excited? Okay, so this is plant growth and development. So we are done with this chapter. So we are only going to discuss questions today. So what are the topics that we discussed? We defined what is growth. So it is an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ or an organism. So plant growth is generally indeterminate, meaning plants retain the ability to grow for a very long time or throughout their lifetime, unlike humans and animals when we stop growing at a particular point, right? Fine. So growth is measurable. So how do you measure growth? So basically we have to measure the protoplasm, but since that will be a very tedious task, we measure in terms of area, volume, cell size, or cell number. So these are the ways by which we measure your growth. So phases of growth, yes, there are three phases of growth. First is meristematic phase, elongation phase, and the last one is differentiation or your maturation phase. So then growth rate. So the growth rate is increased growth per unit time. So here you have absolute growth and you have relative growth. So I hope all of you remember what is absolute growth and what is relative growth. Yes? Yes, what is your doubt, Anthony? So please put it here in the chat box. I will explain it if I am able to explain. Yes. Then what are the conditions of growth? Of course, water is the most important condition for growth. Yes. So differentiation, dedifferentiation, redifferentiation. I hope this is clear. I will explain. Then what is development? And finally, we went on to talk about your plant growth regulator. Okay. Ma'am, where can I get answers for NCERT exemplar, ma'am? Some answers different from book to book. Okay, so as such, I don't follow any standard book because I take only questions from the book. I don't follow the answer key of any book, so I make up my own answer key. So I don't even cross-check the answer key. Sometimes, rarely, yes. So NCERT exemplar. Okay, I will cross-check and tell you. So, which book has authentic answers? Okay, Dharani? Yes. What does peroxisome means? Then, is peroxisome play any role in plants? So, Antonia B, yes, your C2 pathway, we saw it takes place in your peroxisomes, right? So, peroxisome has your enzymes for respiration, that is for your C2 cycle. Yes, peroxisomes are only found in your plants. Okay, Antonia B, is it clear? Yes. Yes. Okay. So now moving forward, so I will explain from differentiation, dedifferentiation and redifferentiation. So I have meristematic cells. So meristematic cells are the one which undergoes active cell division. Right? So when this meristematic cell, it loses its ability to divide. When it loses its ability to divide and it becomes mature and it takes up a permanent function, so this act of maturation is known as differentiation. Okay? Yes. But when this differentiated or the mature tissue once again regains the capacity to divide, so that is known as dedifferentiation. So once again, when this dedifferentiation cell loses its ability to divide, so that is known as redifferentiation. Okay? Yes? Any role in animals? No. No, I don't think there is any role in animals. So do you have anything in the options? Yes? Okay. So then we read about what is plasticity. So plasticity is when they are able to change their structures from one phase to the other phase. So in the juvenile phase, the structure of leaf is different, and in the mature phase, the structure of leaf is different. So this ability to change the structure is known as plasticity, and this is mostly observed in leaf. So we call it as heterophyllal. Okay, clear? Then we went on to talk about your plant growth regulators. So you have 5 types of plant growth regulators. So what are they? So you have indole containing compound, that is your auxins. So auxin, the most important thing, they promote flowering in pineapples. So they induce parthenocarpy in your tomatoes. The most important of all, they are present or produced by your root apices, and then they migrate to their region of target, and then they prevent early abscission and falling of fruits or senescence of fruit, and they also cause apical dominance, and they also control xylem differentiation. So this is about auxin. So you have 4 types of auxin. So naphthalene acetic acid, you have 2,4-D, then you have indole acetic acid, then you have indole butyric acid. Alright, yes. The next type is your gibberellic acid. So you have hundreds of gibberellic acid, but the most studied, extensively studied, and the first discovered is your GA3. So this was discovered by F.W. Wen, but it was first isolated in your human urine. So this was isolated by Kurosawa in your foolish seedling of rice. Okay. Okay, Anthony, so it has no known role in animals. Yes, Swami, a very, very happy good evening. So thank you so much for joining my lecture. From the word itself, we can identify the definition. Okay. Okay, Satyendra. So once again, this problem, yes, apical dominance, abscission, you're absolutely right. Okay. And this basically helps in increase in the length of the stems. So example, your sugarcane. And apart from this, this helps, this increases the market value of the plant. It is involved in molting process. Yes. So then you have your cytokinin. So this is involved in the process of cytokinesis. So the natural terms are your zeatin. Okay. So this is found in all the growing regions like your zeatin, etc. And it also plays a role, or it suppresses your apical dominance that is seen in your auxin. So this is about it. So then we spoke about your ethylene, which is your gaseous plant growth regulator. So this is produced by organs that are undergoing senescence and ripening of fruit. So the last one is your abscisic acid. So abscisic acid and your auxins are antagonistic to each other. So this is your stress hormone, and this is also produced in response to your wound. So your abscisic acid also plays a role in seed dormancy. So your ethylene, right? So this is commercially sold as ethipon. Clear? So after this, we went on to talk, this is your intrinsic character. So we went on to talk about some extrinsic character like your photoperiodism. Like the duration of light is important for flowering. So here we spoke about long day plants. They require more light than their critical duration time. Okay. Yes, it is antagonistic. Yes. You're right, abscisic acid and your auxins are opposite in action, okay, and ABA also helps in the closure of stomata. Yes, you're absolutely right, very good. So you guys are able to recollect all the points. Yes, then you have short day plants. So I hope you remember the example. Yes, and neutral plants, day neutral plants, if you remember. So here it is rice, soya bean, tobacco, chrysanthemum. Here you have short day plants, wheat, radish, etc. Here once again it's cauliflower, sunflower, etc. Okay. What is your doubt, Antonia B? What is your doubt? What? Okay, so you're asking if gibberellic acid is the antagonistic. What is your doubt? Antagonistic is one which, okay, so, okay, yes, I got your doubt. Yes, Anthony, you're right. So your abscisic acid is antagonistic to your gibberellic acid. It is not to your auxin. Yes, this is your doubt, right? Okay. So this is about photoperiodism. So then we spoke about vernalization. So vernalization is when you need low temperature for flowering. Right? So this is vernalization. And at the end of the chapter, we spoke about seed dormancy. Right? So with this, we ended the chapter. So these are some of the points that we discussed in this chapter. Yes, Anthony, I got it. Okay. So antagonistic means the one which acts opposite to it. So if you are antagonistic to me, so whatever I say, you're doing the opposite thing. So that is called as antagonistic. All right, Dharani? Yes. Okay. So with this, we are done recollecting what are the things that we did in your chapter. So now let's move into questions. So let's see if you can give me the answers quickly. So please rate yourself. At the end of 30 questions, you will tell me how many you have done correctly and how many you have got wrong. Okay, so question 1, germination takes place when the previously dormant embryo is activated, cotyledons emerge above the ground, hypocotyl or epicotyl emerges above the ground, vascular tissues begin to transport fluid. Germination takes place when previously dormant embryo is activated or when your cotyledons emerge above the ground, hypocotyl or epicotyl emerges above the ground, vascular tissues begin to transport fluid. It is not option C because hypocotyl is for your radicle. So radicle gives rise to root, so it should not rise above the ground. So epicotyl is for your pumule. Yes, so from the shoot arises, so I agree with epicotyl but not hypocotyl. The statement C is wrong. Okay. Okay, so in both the cases, when cotyledons emerge above the ground, germination takes place because your plant or seed which is germinating takes nourishment from the cotyledons. So your cotyledons emerge above the ground. So your right answer is option B here. So previously dormant embryo is activated. Okay, so this is resume of or when the favorable condition comes back, the process of embryo development continues, but germination happens in case of B. Okay, Vishal? Yes. So question number 2, in arithmetic growth rate, yes, we read about arithmetic growth rate. So in arithmetic growth rate, we read about the length of the root, right? So it is LT is equal to L0 plus RT. So this is the formula where the length of the organ is plotted against time. The nature of graph will be linear, sigmoidal, parabolic, hyperbolic. Yes. No, Anthony, I don't get your question. So in both the cases, cotyledons are needed, right? So cotyledon has to be the cotyledons has to reach above the ground. So that is when you can see the seed germinating, the small stem coming out. Okay, yes. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, it is linear, so it is like this, right? So it is linear. So this is the time and this is length. Yes, this is linear, so this is absolutely right. All of you have got it right. So question 3, the measure of ability of the plant to produce new plant material is referred to as efficiency index, absolute growth rate, arithmetic growth rate or linear growth. Yes, question C. The measure of the ability of the plant to produce new plant material is referred to as dash. Satyendra, question option A for what? Absolute growth rate? No. Absolute growth rate is with respect to the total parameters. So you do not have a term like total parameter. So option B is wrong. Option B is wrong. Yes, quick. Yes, it is known as efficiency index. So the measure of the ability of the plant to produce new plant material is known as efficiency index. Yes, absolutely right. In which of the following process the cell loses their protoplasm to form tracheary elements? Loses their protoplasm to form tracheary elements. So your tracheary elements are your part of your xylem elements and they are dead elements. So initially they are having a protoplasm, but then they lose the protoplasm to take up a final function. So is this de-differentiation, redifferentiation, differentiation or plasticity? Yes, question 4. Question 4, what is the answer? Yes, Anthony Abdi, absolutely right. So this is differentiation. So from a meristematic cell which is capable of dividing, which has a distinct protoplasm, they become differentiated into your xylem elements. Right, so this is differentiation. Yes, absolutely right. So question number 5. Which one of the following is chemically identical to ABA? So ABA is your abscisic acid. So indole 3 acetic acid, kinetin, dormant 2,4,3. Yes, question number 5. Yes, question number 5. So please, you have to give me your score at the end. Though we are learning, so it's a good practice, right? Yes, so question number 5, what is the answer? Yes. Question number 5. Indole 3 acetic acid is your auxin. ABA is your abscisic acid. It is terpene containing compounds, if I am not wrong. Auxin is indole containing compound. Shimpi, wrong. Yes, Satyendra, right. It is dormant, so that is similar to your abscisic acid. So understand, indole 3 acetic acid is auxin. So kinetin is nothing but your cytokinin. So this can also not be the answer. So 2,4-D is also your synthetic auxin. So 3 options are eliminated. So to arrive at the answer, it is easy. So it is dormant. Alright? Yes? Okay. So question 6. Auxin herbicide is NAA. This is naphthalene acetic acid, indole acetic acid, 2,4-D or IBA. This is indole butyric acid. Yes, question number 6. Yes, question number 6. Carotenoids is abscisic acid. So terpenes are what? So indole is auxin, N6 adenine derivative is your gibberellic acid, then cytokinin are your what? Cytokinin are your carotenoid derivative, gases are ethylene, then your terpenes are your ABA. Okay, yes, the right answer is 2,4-D. So this is your herbicide. Okay, yes. So question 7. So dwarfness can be controlled by treating the plant with cytokinin, gibberellic acid, auxin or anti-gibberellin. Gibberellins are terpenes and your ABA, abscisic acid, are your carotenoids. Okay, well, I will cross check once again. Thank you, Antonia B. Yes, so question 7. Yes, question 7. Yes, yes, absolutely right. It is gibberellic acid, so which increases the length of your plant. Okay, so question 8. So which of the following is not a function of cytokinin? Promotes apical dominance, so promotes chloroplast development, promotes movement of nutrients and delay leaf senescence. So what is the exact function of your cytokinin? Sorry, which is not a function of cytokinin? Yes, quick. Which is not a function of cytokinin? Yes, done answering. Yes, it promotes apical dominance, so that is wrong because apical dominance is done by auxin. Yes, Antonia B, you're right. So GBA is your terpene. So abscisic acid is your carotenoid. Then your what is the other one? So your ethylene is gaseous. Then cytokinin is your N6 furfuryl adenine residue, and then finally your auxin is indole containing compounds. Right? Yes? Okay. So question 8, which of the following synthetic phytohormone was discovered as a breakdown product of DNA? As a breakdown product of DNA. Yes. Quick. So question number 9, kinetin 2,4-D-NAA thiodiazuron. So this is how you pronounce thiodiazuron. So which one is the answer? What is, okay, so it's confusing. Okay, that's fine. Yes, so question 9. So Ajay, it's not my birthday, so please don't spam around. If you're interested in listening the class, listen. So otherwise, please don't disturb others. Yes, kinetin is the breakdown product of DNA. So please make a note of this. So this is very, very important. So what is the synthetic hormone that is formed by the breakdown of DNA? So that is kinetin. Alright, yes. No, Antonia B, it is not thiodiazuron, it is kinetin. Okay, yes, okay, so D is different, so that is the answer. No, that is not the answer, it is option A. So moving forward to question 10, the highest concentration of cytokinin is found in area of continuous growth and meristematic region only, mature leaves, ripened fruits. So highest concentration of cytokinin is found in area of continuous growth and meristematic region only, mature leaf, ripened fruit. Yes. Question 10. Yes, Shimpi, absolutely right. They are found in areas of continuous growth and meristematic region. Yes, very, very good. Okay, great. So question 11. So senescence in plants can be promoted by applying auxin, cytokinin, gibberellins or ethylene. Yes, 10A is right. Yes, absolutely. Everyone are right. Ajay, Vishal, no, it is not D, it is A. Satyendra is right. Yes, question number 11. So senescence in plants can be promoted by applying auxin, cytokinin, gibberellic acid or ethylene. So Vishal says 3 wrong in 10. So you get 7 out of 10. Okay. So 11 is B. Cytokinins promote senescence. Antonia B. Then what does ethylene do? So ethylene is secreted by organs that are undergoing senescence and ripening of fruits, right? Yes. So here the answer is ethylene, right? So it is option D. No, Sanjay. No, Sanjay, it is option D. It is ethylene. It is not auxin. It is not cytokinin. Yes, Antonia B. So you have found your mistake. So moving on to question number 12. The presence of which of the following compound accelerates abscission of flower and fruits? Acetaldehyde, ethipon, ascorbic acid, zeatin. Yes. So acetaldehyde, so ethipon is your ethylene. So then you have your ascorbic acid. So zeatin is nothing but your cytokinin. Yes, which one is the right answer? 12C, ascorbic acid. No, this is wrong option, Sanjay. Yes. Yes, Ayan Khan. Hello. So thank you so much for joining my session. So please do like, share and subscribe. Okay, well, if you want to spam around, please get out of my class. It's not my birthday, so please don't disturb the kids who are willing to listen. Yes, absolutely right. So it is ethylene, so which accelerates the abscission of flower and fruits. Yes, Vishal, you're absolutely right. So I guess Anthony, Abhi, Shimpi, all of you get the right answer. Yes, Atyanda, right. Okay. Okay, fine. So then question 13. So which of the following hormone closes stomata in response to water stress? IAA, that is indole acetic acid, abscisic acid, naphthalene acetic acid, glycerolic acid. So from stress hormone itself, you should be able to find what is the answer. Yes? Yes? Yes, come on, question 13. Yes, absolutely right. So that is your abscisic acid. So this is a stress hormone, right? So in the question you have stress. So this is your stress hormone. Yes, Shimpi, absolutely right. Okay. Okay. So question 14. The movement of plant and its parts in response to light is known as photorespiration, photosynthesis, phototropism, photophosphorylation. Yes, question number 14. So the movement of plant and its part in response to light is called as photorespiration, photosynthesis, phototropism and photophosphorylation. Yes, question 14. We don't have to block them. The operator will block them. So don't worry, Anthony Abhi. So let's concentrate here. It's not photorespiration, Shimpi. So photorespiration is not movement of plant and its part. So photorespiration is the respiration process of the plant in the presence of light. Okay, Shimpi? Yes? Yes, Vishal, you're absolutely right. It is phototropism. Okay? Yes, you're right. You guys are right. Okay, so question number 15. So photoperiodism is recurrence of day and night, effect of day length on flowering of a plant. It's a flowering plant. It's a growth curvature in response to light. So what does photoperiodism mean? Huh? Yes. What does photoperiodism mean? So Swami, no, it is photoperiodism is not a flowering plant. I guess you said C for the before option. Shimpi, yes, absolutely right. Effect of day length on flowering of a plant. Yes, very good. No. Yes, it moves in response to Auxin, but the phenomenon is known as phototropism. Okay, Anthony? Yes? Okay, so here the right answer is option B, not D, Swami. Okay, so question 16. So plants requiring exposure to light for less than the critical period in order to flower are called as long day plants, day neutral plants, intermediate day plants or short day plants. So which require less than the critical period in order to flower. Yes, ma'am. Very, very happy good evening. So thank you so much for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. Yes, so 15A. So what is the answer for 16? It's an easy question. So Shimpi, it says less than the critical period. So it is short day. If it is more than the critical period, then it is long day, right? So why did you say long day now? Yes? Yes, in case of animals. Yes, you're right, Dharani. Yes, so here the answer is option D. So Shimpi, so please don't make silly mistakes. So question 17, day neutral plants relate to the loss of activity during daytime, flowering in all possible photoperiods, overreactive during daytime, no flowering in any photoperiods. Yes, so what is the answer for question 17? So the loss of activity during daytime, flowering in all possible photoperiods, overreactive during daytime, no flowering in any photoperiods. Yes, what could be the answer? So please give me a guess at least. Yes. Okay, flowering in all possible photoperiods, that is Vishal's guess, Antony's guess. Okay, so it is loss of activity during daytime. That is why they are day neutral. Irrespective of long photoperiods or short photoperiods also, they are active, they lose their activity during daytime. So that is why they are known as day neutral plants. Okay. Clear? Yes? Fine. So question 18. So 6-furfuryl amino purine, 2,4-D glychlorophenoxyacetic acid and indole 3-acetic acid are examples respectively for. They are examples respectively for which of the following? Yes, you are absolutely right, Vishal. Yes, question 18. Yes, so please classify them and let me know. Yes, quick. Perfect, Shimpi. So 6-furfuryl amino purine is your adenine derivative, that is cytokinin. So 2,4-D is your synthetic auxin. Indole acetic acid is your natural auxin. Very perfect. Yes, very good, all of you. So moving further, so question 19. Which of the following statement is not characteristic of a growth of an organism? It is an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ. It's part of an individual cell. It is accompanied by metabolic processes. It is quantitative and intrinsic, and it is none of the above. Yes, it's not the characteristic of a growth of an organism. Yes. Question 19. It is a quantitative. Yes, it is quantitative because you can measure the amount of growth technically, and it is intrinsic. Growth happens from inside. So this is a character. They are asking which is not a character. Yes, Satyendra is absolutely right. None of the above, because all of them are characteristic of growth, right? Yes, Vishal and Satyendra are right. So here it is option D. Yes, perfect. So question number 20. So which of the following statement is correct regarding ethylene? It delays senescence. It increases respiration rate during fruit ripening. It breaks seed and bud dormancy. It inhibits flowering in mango. Yes. No. Here growth is only intrinsic. It's not extrinsic. Yes, question 2. Which is the correct statement regarding ethylene? Hare, it increases respiration. It does not decreases. So statement B is wrong. It delays senescence. No, it promotes senescence. And it promotes flowering in mango. So please read the options properly. Otherwise you will go wrong. Yes, option C is right. It breaks your seed and bud dormancy. Vishal, how can it be B? It increases the respiration rate. No, it promotes flowering in mango. So please read the option before you answer. Yes, no, Vishal, it is not D. Where it decreases, it does not decrease. Always respiration rate increases. Okay, so please read the question before you answer. Yes, question number 21. Which of the following statements are correct? Cytokinins promote senescence. Auxins control apical dominance. Gibberellins promote shoot elongation. Abscisic acid enables seed to withstand desiccation. So among these statements, which is there? No, Anthony, I don't get your question. What is your doubt? You thought it's increasing. Okay, yes. Question 21. What is the right answer? Yes, so someone said D. So Shimpi, you're right. So this is right. This is right. This is right. So cytokinin does not promote senescence. It is ethylene which promotes senescence. Okay, fine. So question 22. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Abscisic acid, stomatal closure, gibberellic acid, leaf fall, cytokinin cell division, indole acetic acid, cell wall elongation. Yes, what is the answer for question number 22? I want the incorrectly matched, so this is rightly matched. Yes. 22B, yes, this is absolutely wrong. So this is the right answer. So this is the right answer because this is incorrectly matched. So gibberellins does not induce leaf fall, right? Perfect. So the last few questions, so please pay attention. Which of the following pairs is incorrectly matched? Adenine derivative kinetin, carotenoid derivative ABA, terpenes, indole acetic acid, indole compounds, indole butyric acid. So I want incorrectly matched. Yes, quick. Yes, come on. Yes, quick. We are intaking too, but growth has to happen within. So even if you keep the food outside, it is not happening, right? So even if you take the food, the body processes the food internally, right? So it is internal. So here the wrongly matched is terpenes. Yes, so terpenes are not indole acetic acid. Alright, so which of the following is once again incorrectly matched? Indole acetic acid, indole compounds, GA terpenes, ABA carotenoid derivatives, C2H4 adenine derivative. Yes, 24, question number 24. Yes, quick, question number 24. So we have 6 more questions to go. Yes, absolutely right. So adenine derivative is your cytokinin. It is not C2H4. Yes, absolutely right. So 25, arithmetic growth is expressed as. So you have 2 types of growth. One is arithmetic and the other one is geometric. So arithmetic is LT is equal to L0 plus RT. So here it is WT is equal to W0 e power RT. So here which is the right one? Yes, question number 25. Yes, absolutely right. So this is the perfectly right statement. Okay, Vishal, that's fine. That's not an issue. So question 26. Absolute growth rate is defined as synthesis of new intercellular and extracellular materials. So measurement and the comparison of total growth per unit time, growth of the given system per unit time, increased growth per unit time. Absolute growth rate. Yes, give me the answer 26. Absolute is when you compare it with the total parameter, right? Yes, so what is the answer? No, absolute is total growth rate. So the total growth rate per unit time. So it is option B. That is the right answer. Yes, Shimpi, you're absolutely right. So it is option B. Yes, I hope it's clear for everyone. Satyendra, no. C is wrong. So it is absolute growth rate. It is total growth per unit time. Okay? Yes. So question 7. So which hormone is used to induce rooting from the cut end of the stem? Kinetin, indole butyric acid, gibberellic acid, abscisic acid. Yes, question number 27. Yes, quick. Question number 27. Come on. Be quick. Root cutting, stem cutting. So that was the first plant growth hormone that we read. Yes, no. Shimpi, no, it is not gibberellic acid, it is auxin. I told you, no, so that comes in the first paragraph of auxin. So auxin helps initiate your root cutting. So I gave this example also. So if you take a stem from me of a rose plant and if you put it in a pot, it will give rise to a new rose plant, right? Because it has auxin content. Yes, question 28. Yes, solve this for me. A primary root grows from 5 centimeter to 19 centimeter in a week. So calculate the relative growth rate over the period. So calculate the relative growth rate over the period. Yes, come on, quick, solve it for me. Yes. Yes, you are right, Satyendra. Yes, now solve this for me. Yes, quick, everyone. Solve this. How do you solve? So what is the relative growth rate here? Quick. No, wrong. Why 60%? So it is final growth minus initial growth. So this is growth. So that is 14 centimeter. So what is the time period? A week. So it means 7 days. So the growth rate is 14 by 7, that is 2. So 2 per unit, so 2 centimeter it grows in a week. Right. So this is my growth rate. Yes? Fine. Now, what is the relative growth rate? So, relative growth rate, how do I calculate? So, with respect to the initial parameter. So, 2 by 5 into 100. So, this is nothing but 40%. Yes. So, this is how I calculate. Done? Yes, Vishal, you're absolutely right. So, everyone understood this? So, growth, time, what is growth rate and what is your relative growth rate? Yes, absolutely right. Okay, fine. So, question number 29. So, which one of the following promotes abscission of older mature leaves and fruits? Okay, indole compounds, adenine derivatives, derivatives of carotenoids, gaseous hormones. Indole compounds, adenine derivatives, derivatives of carotenoids and gaseous compounds. Yes, which promotes the abscission of older mature leaves and fruits. Come on, quick. Yes. No, it is not ethylene. So, this promotes the abscission of older and mature leaves and fruits. Promotes abscission of older mature leaves and fruits. To some extent, Auxin also produces, right? So, indole compounds also produces, so it is Auxin as well. So, your ethylene promotes senescence, but abscission is done by Auxin. So, here it will be option A. Alright? Yes? Fine. So, moving to the last question for the evening. So, removal of apical bud of a flowering plant leads to the formation of new apical buds, formation of adventitious roots on the cut side, early flowering, promotion of lateral branches. Yes, which one? Yes, question number 30. So, if I suppress apical dominance, so then my plant gives rise to, yes, yes, come on quick, the last question for the evening. Yes, absolutely right. So, if I suppress apical dominance, then it gives rise to lateral branching or lateral buds. Yes, absolutely right. So, with this, I guess you're confident in your plant growth and development. So, I guess this chapter is not tough. So, with this, we have come to a successful end of physiology. So, all the 5 chapters I have taught in detail and I have even discussed the question. Okay. What is RGR? I don't understand. Okay, fine. So with this, we have done or completed your plant physiology. So once again, I have an announcement. So the same announcement. So please join me at 6 p.m. for the previous year questions. So please don't miss it. So it will give you an idea as to how the questions are approaching. Okay. What time should be in what unit, ma'am? So time is in terms of week. In relative growth rate, it is in terms of days, weeks or your years. So unit growth per time period, right? So it can be days, weeks or months. Alright, Anthony Abi? Yes? So if you genuinely liked my way of teaching, so please do like, share and subscribe. So I will meet you at 6 p.m. So until then, this is me wishing you most and most. So take care and stay tuned. Bye-bye.